We're putting our dressing on now after we just took some photos. She did not want too drastic of a change with the profile. She did want her hump removed. She didn't want the tip change much. She didn't want a big, what we call a super tip break. She wanted everything very conservative, just a very gentle rhinoplasty. And so I think she'll be happy with this. I'm very pleased. So this tape is very important. It helps mold the nose, keeps some of the swelling down. However, when we take off the cast next week, she'll still be very swollen. You need a good 2 weeks to have a decent amount of the swelling to go down. Now we're putting the cast on. Okay, now I gotta put in the Doyle splints next. These are Doyle splints, which will put them inside the nose along the septum, and this will help support the septum and keep it straight. So we're smothering this Doyle splint with antibiotic ointment, and we're going to insert that in the nose, and that's going to help keep the septum straight. And so we use this instead of packing. Okay, we put the Doyle splints in, and now we're going to stitch them together, and then we're done. The benefit of putting Doyle splints in is they're more rigid and will help stabilize the septum that was fixed, especially when it was really deviated. Two, this is just a lot more pleasant to remove than packing, plus you can breathe through the little hole in the tube here. When the patient wakes up, they're really happy because they can breathe without having a completely stuffed up nose. And these will come out in a week. Just like the cast and everything else will come out in a week, and then for the second week she'll have tape on her nose. With that, we closed up everything and we're done, and it went fantastic, and I think she'll be really happy. Today I saw Luisa. She's about 7 weeks following a closed rhinoplasty, septoplasty, and turbinoplasty. We performed multiple procedures on her to take down her hump, make the middle part of the nose more symmetric, and fix her deviated septum to help open up her airway. Surgery went very smooth. That's exactly what I expected. At this point, she's very early in her healing phase, but she's fine. Everything looks great, and she's healing beautiful.